back to the channel, everybody. We're out here, day one practice, Bugg's Island, BFL Regional Championship, $60,000 on the line, along with a berth in the All-American. First time I've ever been to this lake, beautiful lake. Plan for today is I have an area through my research and Google Earth and everything else where I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to go there, I'm going to do a lot of graphing, a lot of side scan, mark all the structure in that area so I kind of have a milk run for the tournament of places to jump around to. So we're going to see how it goes. Man, this lake's beautiful. Fall colors starting. This is going to be fun. All right, see you in a little. All right, we're gonna try this first spot, obvious spot, a hump at the mouth of a creek. You're gonna see, we're gonna scope around with the live scope, see what we can find, but should be a good fall spot. Pretty obvious spot, but I'm sure during the tournament, a bunch of people are gonna be fishing it. So we'll give it a shot just to get a feel of what's going on. Welcome back, everybody. We're here day 2 of practice, Bugg's Island. I have a partner today, Isaac. He was nice enough to link with me for the whole year, so I figure the right thing to do is take him out for a day of fishing while we're down here. He qualified for the regional championship also. He'll get some good practice in. What we did yesterday really didn't work, so we're going to switch it up today. I did find a nice school of fish offshore, and I know they're going to be there for the tournament, but they're small. We need big fish. So we're going to go around today, do some different stuff, and see what we can. Talk to you soon. No, because I didn't get there. My approach, I always start like 100 yards this side of the buoy,
yeah,
and then I go 100 yards on the other side, and you can see if they're here or not.
Right. You'll know pretty quick. Where is he? You caught caught a few in what, 20 feet yesterday?
Yeah.
20, 25?
Yeah, that's that 22-foot range. Look at all of that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Bum, bum, bum. Did you catch anything yet?
What's that, bud?
Did you catch anything yet?
No, did
what
you?
the f? This boat's a fucking mess. We got narrowed right down to 7 rods today.
What's that?
We're narrowed down to 7 rods today. Better than yesterday.
It's a little tube.
Little tube. You crack that fucker.
I just fished a Bass Nation tournament last 2 weeks ago on the St. Lawrence out of Ogdensburg. That guy's caught a 9-pound smallmouth.
Really?
New state record.
Sweet.
I caught a 7.5 there last year, and I mean, I got a replica made. But I mean, the 9-pounder, dude, I saw it in person. It's the biggest smallmouth I've ever.
Really?
I think the record was like 8.6 last year that the guy caught in a tournament, and just massive fish out there.
I wish frickin' MLF would put in at Ogdensburg. That run from the sea.
Oh yeah, yeah it is. Well, he ran. The guy I was paired with did too, but we went all the way from Ogdensburg up into Alexandria and then into Lake Erie. So we ran a long way from
Really?
Ogdensburg. Yeah. You got a favorite place to fish?
I really like Kiel.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: if you had to choose, are you choosing largemouth or smallmouth?
Ah, that's a tough one. I love them both. Man, I don't know.
I guess it just kind of leans toward your style of fishing a little bit more.
I love flipping grass.
You're right at home on a Potomac.
Yeah, too bad I hate that.
Yes, I think so does everybody else.
Fucking hate it. You like them?
I have a lot of luck with them.
On a drop shot?
Down, I mean, that's all I catch fish on down on the Potomac. They'll chew this thing right out, man.
Really?
Yeah, they'll tear this out. That's what I caught all my fish on this year.
And you drop shot it?
And a drop shot, yeah.
What kind of hook do you use?
I use, I'll show you. I use these for everything.
Should have probably got this shit ready last night, but
What are you changing up every rod?
I was tired. I was sleepy.
You got a favorite way to catch them?
Oh, I love flipping and pitching.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why I wish they were in these bushes. I could put a beat down on them. Look at that shit.
Oh, yeah,
That's
what you
what I like
like
to see. Look out. First time I've seen that since I'm here. Catch him. Catch him. Just started. How do you feel about the live scope with being a co?
I mean, personally, you know, I got buddies that hate it, you know, and for me, I just tell them it gets you around more fish.
Well, and
you know,
that's
if you get a guy that's, you know, that's scoping 40 feet of water for one fish here,
right,
one fish there, it's tough.
Correct.
But, you know, if you get a guy that's on a school of fish, they could see him on the live scope.
You know you're in an area.
Your chances are better to
Right.
catch fish because you're in an area that they're there.
Okay.
You know? So that's...
I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one that had that philosophy.
I mean, I've fished behind guys that, you know, you're up on Champlain or something, 45 feet of water, and a guy's picking off one fish here, then he's going back, he's eating a sandwich, smoking a cigarette, you know, waiting for another fish to show up, and picks them off and then runs somewhere. It is tough, but, you know, most of the time, these guys aren't using it to find one fish.
Correct.
Or two fish, you know. And I think, you know, I've learned a lot from fishing out of the back of all different types of people's boats, you know, and you got to be able to adapt and change up what you do, you know, build confidence with other things. If you're around them, they'll bite. You got to figure out what they're going to bite.
Usually what I do is I tell my cows, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use live scope, but it's for a school of fish, and I'll try to park the boat in a way that I could tell them, okay, the fish are out there.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of guys, they're good about, especially if they got 5 fish, they got 15, 20 pounds, you know, and, you know, they'll help you out the bit. Like you said, to your left or to your right, you know, we're over the top of them, you know, and most guys are pretty good about it.
You got that good. Reel down and knock her with the tip of your rod. And don't get bit by the spider. Because they have those man-eating spiders down here. They have spiders down here that'll chop your leg off. I hate spiders. I only saw one snake so far. They don't bother me as bad as spiders. I hate spiders. Hate them. It better stop raining at some fucking point.
Right.
I thought that was a fish. It was stuck.
There she is. Thank you. I'm the same way, boy. I'll put up with anything else. Cockroaches, mice, snakes. So you throw a fucking spider in there, man, I'm fucking gone.
You have too many legs and too many eyes.
I do not like them at all.
Aye. Good one. Nah. Good one. Yeah, that's good. Now that'll work. 5 of them on.
Yeah, we'll take those.
We'll take them.
Finally flipped into the right bush, huh?
Little Kitech jig. Nice one. See what he weighs. 213. We'll take that.
Yeah, 5 of them. Yeah, business.
Maybe that's a good sign. Man, I'm in the tree. What the fuck?
That on a tube?
Number 2. Yeah, here's a spot. Nice little spot. And a half. That's good. Haven't been skunked since I'm here.
Yeah.
What? Maybe the sun will have them moving around a little.
Cold beer and some pizza.
Pizza. I'm doing Chinese.
Chinese is good too if there's a good spot around.
Chinese is Chinese.
That's it.
Well, we can't say we didn't try.
Yeah, we gave him hell, man. That's all you can do.
You gotta get the truck. You're all right.
Not too bad.
All right for a white guy.
Can you see your trailer when you back down?
From?
When you're backing down? I'm not a mirror guy, so if I have to, I'm gonna pop your tailgate.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Whatever you need to do.
I got a 18-foot ski ball, and my buddy always laughs at me because I'm not a mirror guy. I can't, for whatever reason, I pop.
Okay, get the truck. You're all right.
Not too bad.
All right for a white guy.
Can you see your trailer when you back down?
From?
When you're backing down? I'm not a mirror guy, so if I have to, I'm gonna pop your tailgate.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Whatever you need to do.
I got a 18-foot ski ball, and my buddy always laughs at me because I'm not a mirror guy. I can't, for whatever reason, I pop my tailgate down, I can get in nice and easy. That's the light.
Last day of practice, day 3. Welcome back to the channel. Have Isaac with me again. Yesterday we completely sucked. It better stop raining at some point. Put a total of 3 fish in the boat. Not good. We have one day today to figure it out. We're gonna see what we can do. I'm lost, completely lost. So we're gonna see what we can do. See you soon. Missed him. Yeah, look at that. He wasn't going nowhere. I set that hook. It's in his eye. Yes. Oh, if this flipping pike turns. Now he was right in the middle, like in there. Boom. I wonder how far back in here they'd actually get. Kamagatsu, you make the worst fucking hooks. Look at that. How could the hook, the bait keeper fucking... Gamakatsu, your flipping hooks suck. One fish and the bait keeper is loose on the hook. That shouldn't happen. Assholes. Have a bite?
No.
Oh. Go down in 3 on it. We got shit going on today. We're gonna fish down this riprap. Then we're gonna skedaddle to another place. There's one. Number 2 for today. Little spot.
Making shit up.
Hey, with all the bait fish, that's a good choice. You can have half your limit in one cast. Alright, let's go check out another creek. Nope, yep, can't do that. And a hell of a nice bluegill it was. It was pretty. What do you think? Think we'll catch any under the bridge?
What's that?
Think we'll catch any under the bridge?
No, man, it's only 600.
We're gonna fish these docks. Fish are on docks year round.
Yeah.
It's the only thing we haven't put a sincere effort into. Yesterday I had that one on the chatterbait by the dock. You said they're paying out 39 places.
Yeah. Individual level? Or just one big?
2 individual.
Touches that goddamn tree wrong, it's falling down.
Huh?
It's probably push that son of a bitch over.
This next spot I got 3 off of. Well, I shook 2 off.
Use some riprap or some rocky banks though. They're handy right now.
2 other spots are down the other side of the ramp.
How far does that side go?
Pretty far. It goes under a bridge.
I just missed one.
Did you?
I might have. I tend to dead stick it sometimes because sometimes it just works, and I went to pick up, my line was running, and it got tight, and then it went slack. I don't know if the wind just pulled it a little bit or if the boat shifted. What kind of smoker you got?
I have a Rectech.
Oh, what?
Rectech.
Never heard of it.
Everybody buys Traegers, but Traegers suck because they rust out. Rectechs are all stainless.
I was looking at Pit Bosses. Is it an electric smoker or?
Electric pellet, yeah. I had a stick burner for a while, but it was when we built our new house. I didn't want to walk down, always be tending to it. So.
I drove around yesterday. There wasn't too many hotels. Nothing. They're probably pretty busy too, ain't they?
There's a bunch of guys at mine. Ramada M Plus, $80 a night.
Our Airbnb's only $85 a night.
Really?
Yeah.
Like $750 for 6 nights. I had a nicer one. It was like a little cabin on like 2 acres.
Mm-hmm.
That was only like 800. But dude wouldn't let me bring my dog. I'm like, really? Dude, she's a highly trained German Shepherd. She ain't gonna do shit. Should just turn her into a service dog that nobody can deny me.
Boy, the way this morning started out, I thought good shit was gonna happen.
Right, 2 fish within the first, 30 minutes?
Yeah. Maybe we should have had a better boat draw. How come you didn't draw a better number? Fuck.
Man, most days by now, this will be by the time I put 8 fish in the boat, so I'm alright with catching the one this morning. It makes me feel better. It's just, what do you throw? What color do you use? You know, thoughts right now. So I went back to Old Faithful, good old green pumpkin Senko. It don't matter where you go, you're gonna catch fish from that something.
Correct.
Now my hope is no other co-anglers catch her now, so I don't have to play catch her tomorrow as of right now. You got one?
Yeah, buddy.
All I'm gonna do is talk shit, and I'll keep talking shit.
I was just gonna say, this is that 4 foot. The bush is in 4 foot.
They definitely should measure.
There we go. I think 3 fish are going to take you a long way in this tournament.
As a co-angler, yeah.
And as a boater. I do believe.
Well, for a second there, I wouldn't think you was getting him out of that bush.
Yeah, if you keep pressure on. They're just far and few between.
Yeah. And we could definitely use more than one every 4 hours. Oh, no, Jake, talking shit work. I'll keep going.
I even forget what we were talking about.
I was saying that the co-angler don't catch shit though. We're not back to the boat ramp. This is State Park. I didn't think we were back to the boat ramp.
buffet from Cheeks tonight. Fucking buffet. We're gonna fish this for like a half hour, then we're gonna head back the other way.
You get a lot of co-anglers who do bitch about that?
Yeah. Dude, there's some good looking wood.
I saw that. I was hoping we were heading that way. In the thick of it, see we can't get one on a foot of water. Oh, there's a story for you. My first tournament of the season this year, Hartwell. I get a boater who had literally just bought his boat, never fished a tournament, not even a club, a day in his life, and wanted to go out and fish the BFLs. I shit you not, I don't think we went more than a half mile from the fucking boat ramp all day.
Really? The fuck?
He didn't catch not a damn thing. I managed to scrape by with 2 on a jerkbait. I was like, dude, what are you doing here? He had fucking, it was a Lowrance active target. Had no idea what it was. He thought the ghost tree was fucking fish. I'm like, dude, trying to help him like set up some of his settings so we can try and catch fish.
Yeah, you should actually fish a club for a year before you...
Or at least go in as a co-angler for a few years, or a
Right.
year at least. So you can have some kind of idea of what the fuck you're doing. I mean, he spent half his day trying to get his backlashes out of his bait caster.
That's marvelous.
I got so annoyed at one point in time. I just sat down. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here for an hour or so and eat something and just deck off my phone for a minute. I was about ready to get off the fucking boat. I was like this close to having the fucking DQ. I was like, I'm over this. Oh, in the mid tournament, he had to go take a shit, so we pulled up some fucking marina, and he was in there for like 30 minutes. I'm just sitting there at the dock floating. I almost took his fucking boat over and I was done. That drop off literally just goes straight down.
5 foot, 6 foot.
Where's your guys' regional at next year?
Potomac.
At least it's closer to home.
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
That's not very close to home.
The first tournament of the year is on the Potomac.
Our regional next year is Norman.
I fished that one.
I've never fished Norman.
Went around site scanning for brush piles around docks. Place is loaded with frickin' spots.
That's all I've heard.
Shoulda, wouldas, couldas. Got some on a chatterbait in here. Do you want to go in there or you want to go down the outside?
Don't matter to me. If you fished and found fish, do what you do.
You know what? This other side had more of what we were fishing. Let's go over there quick. Just gonna go over there. There's more of what we've been fishing. I was up there. I didn't do anything.
I've heard the upper lake. Well, not considered upper lake because that's northern is better. I've heard down here. So I think next year's regionals is going to play out better. Less payouts.
But it's on the James. For us, it's on the James River. The regional.
Oh, the regional.
Yeah.
Is the James River?
No, the regional's the Potomac. Isn't the regional championship on the James next year?
No, American?
No, the regional championship. What we're fishing now.
Oh, I don't know. For me, it's like Norman.
No. We gotta go to fucking James.
I don't know what the James River is.
Virginia.
I think I'm going to fish the Florida division next year. Going to play similar. Just waiting for a regional to line up.
The James has 74 million frickin' cypress trees.
Would that make you good fishing?
If you know where to fish. Everybody runs down to the Chickahominy. I just don't.
Wait, your regional next year is not near you?
If you consider 6 hours near.
You said it runs to Chickamauga. That's Tennessee.
The Chickahominy River.
Oh, Chickahominy. I was going to say.
It's a tributary of the James.
Don't go ahead of us.
Good.
My mom decided she wanted to take the baby to the fucking car and change her bag before she came over here. I'm like, really? I thought she set up my money. I'm a machi right here.
Huh?
I'm a machi right there.
Oh, yeah.
What's your road number?
110. Alan.
Hold that for me.
son Shinkus from Lake Pennsylvania, fishing on the boater side. He's out at the Northeast Division. Got 3 in the bag. 3 that's gonna weigh 5 pounds, 2 ounces, 5'2".
Thank you, Steve.
It's 5 tomorrow, buddy.
Tomorrow.
Got tomorrow to catch him. Dylan Reeves from Piedmont, South Carolina.
Oh, if this flipping pike turns. Now he was right in the middle, like in there.
3 that's gonna weigh 5 pounds, 2 ounces, 5'2".
Thank you,
It's
Steve.
5 tomorrow, buddy.
Tomorrow.
Got tomorrow to catch him.
Doubt it. Don't think so. For my own peace of mind. Get over. Yeah. 13 and a half.
Could not believe you.
And those 2 hits came out of this green shit,
Yeah.
which is completely different than yesterday.
Basically just bushes that's covered. Normally
Yeah.
they wouldn't be under the water, and now they're under the water.
I have a spot down in Satterwhite that we caught fish yesterday that would probably be perfect for your jerkbait or your
Buzz bait. This right here is what we were catching on with the buzz bait yesterday.
really.
Thanks, it looked just like this.
I mean, if you're catching them in this stuff with a buzzbait, that should be an all-day pattern.
You would think.
Why would he abandon? What a stupid fuck.
When we left the woods, we never caught another keeper the rest of the day.
I hope he went back to his hotel room and slapped himself. Why would he stop a pattern like that?
And he had like 6 or 7 spots on points that he was fishing. He went through them the first go around, and now mind you, it's not like point. It's one point here, halfway across the lake, another point, and this and that and another. And he got to his last point, and he's like, "Well, I see fish." He was throwing a jerk bait. He said they won't hit the jerk bait. He got in his box and pulled out a drop shot, cast twice, and caught one about 8 inches long. And then went back to every one of his spots again with a drop shot and tried to fish him with a drop shot. I'm just in the back of the boat and I'm just like, okay.
The fuck?
The fish are here, I can see them. So the best thing you do is turn that damn thing off. And just
Well, yeah. If you're not going to make them bite. If they're not going to bite, they're not going to bite. I don't care what you do. That's one thing I learned really quick with Life Scope. If you see them and you don't catch them in 10 minutes, they're not going to bite.
For the division I fish, it really doesn't matter. You know,
We fished maybe 1 or 2 tournaments a year, but it would come into play. Potomac, James River, you really can't use them. You can, but it's kind of sort of cutting your nose off, spikes your face.
Right.
I've been sitting here watching. They've been fish all along that bridge. I don't know if they're striped or what, busted.
The Buzz King.
That's all I can find. They had some of the 6 cents buzz baits, but they were real big, and the one he was using yesterday wasn't that big. A lot of divisions, they're going to have to figure something out with it, or they're going to run BFL into the ground.
Well, I mean, ultimately it depends how the guy's using it.
That's what?
It depends how the guy's using it. Yeah, if the guy's chasing one fish, that's a problem. But like I use it, I'll find the structure with the side scan, and then I'll turn the live scope on to fish it, but it's usually not one fish. It's a school of fish, and I always tell my co, hey, cast over there, that's where the fish are.
Yeah. Well, see, I've heard horror stories where, you know, somebody nose up on a point on a brush pile, sit there all day long and have their co-angler hanging out in 100 foot of water.
I always put the boat so that the co could fish.
And like I said, like I was telling, I was talking to one co-angler, I said that happened to him. I was like, well, a couple times he's slinging that lid right across the boater's head, he'll get the idea. I was like, by the rules, you can't use it. That's unfairly handicapped the co.
There's one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Chatterbait.
Fished with a guy one time, Ranger boat, had the divider, and his divider screwed up and fell off, and we both had a limit of fish, and neither one of us had our fish marked. And it's about halfway through the day, we called the tournament director, and he said, if you cannot 100% guarantee your fish, he says, throw them all back and start over. We had to throw all 10 fish back and start over.
Really? Who's the asshole that made all this waves?
Takes all types to make the world go round. Yeah, usually you can see rocks stick. You know what? We ain't got much time left, but I'd like us both to catch a limit, and I'd like to see my boater from yesterday. Yeah, where'd you catch him at? Because I told him, I said, dude, we might want to think about fishing some of these rocky points and stuff back in these creeks. Oh, I caught everything on the main lake. Okay.
I mean, fishing a point, you can load the boat fast.
Huh?
Fishing a point, you can load the boat fast.
If you find the right point, you can. Going up, there's a creek. All the way in the back, almost in the back of the creek, there's a big shoal. And the shoal comes up, a normal pond, it comes up about 4 feet, 3-4 feet from the top of the water. And on either side of it, it drops off into about 20. And when the fish are there, if you can find what side they're sitting on, I mean, it's cast after cast after cast after cast.
Is that where all these people are running all the way back to?
It could be, yeah. I don't think the fish are completely in the back of the creek yet, but where he was catching them, I got thinking about it, where he was catching them on a buzzbait yesterday, it was in a creek, but it was like little pockets in the creek, and we were more towards the mouth of the creek.
That's where I caught all my fish yesterday.
Yeah.
We even started just fishing the first 100 yards in, and that was it. Gonna eat it?
Pecking at it.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good thump.
I like that thump, and the line just gets tight.
Yeah, and when your line don't break or your knots slip, it works better even.
We were fishing a BFL on Potomac, and it's the only time I've ever seen a fish on Potomac act that way. I fish a drop shot in the grass, and they would hit it. You know, usually they'll, like I said, thump it, and then they'll just start swimming off with it. These fish were hitting it wide open. They would just about yank the pole out of your hand. Big rocky point up here on the other side of that sailboat marina.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That one's closer to the mouth too.
Huh?
We'll hit that on the way out. Wrap up for Kerr Lake, Bugg Island. BFL Regional Championship. It was a tough one. I've never been so frustrated at a tournament in my life. It just... First time I was ever at the lake, get down there first day of practice. Lake's, I think it was 6 to 8 foot high. Hurricane Helene had just gone through west of the lake. So all that water was coming down. I believe it's the Roanoke River and coming into the lake. It wasn't cloudy, it was just high. It was in the bushes. I'm thinking, oh man, this is a dream come true. I saw all those flooded bushes. I was like, oh, it's going down. Put a flipping stick in my rod. My Kistler Nitranium. Love that rod. It's what I use for my flipping. A 30-pound braid and went at it. Well, caught some in practice, not a lot. Found some good areas. Like I said, first time I've ever been to the lake. So it was a learning curve. Flipped a lot of bushes, caught some fish. I was feeling good going into tournament day. The one day I did run up to Roanoke River. I believe that's what it is. I'm not really sure, but the river that feeds the lake. Ran up there, Didn't like what I saw. The water was pretty muddy where I went, so I kind of scratched that, and I think in the long run that might have hurt me. I should have fished the dirtier water up there. I think I would have had the fish more keyed in on structure. So first day of the tournament, flipped bushes all day. About halfway through, we realized that the fish we did catch were coming off logs that were horizontal in the flooded trees. Sitting like this in the flooded trees. So second day of the tournament, I'm like, I'm gonna run with that pattern. It worked good. I should be able to find 5 fish doing that. I think I weighed in 3 on day 1. Day 2, yeah, no. I don't know what changed. No idea what happened. That pattern was gone. Flipped all day. My one fish I did catch came on a jackhammer chatterbait. He was a little over 3 pounds. It was a nice fish, but at the end of the day, I dumped that fish, didn't even want to weigh in. All I wanted to do was get back to a hotel room and drink beer. I was so frustrated. I was down on myself. It was tough. You know, it wasn't what I was expecting, and it is what it is. So that wraps up the 2024 BFL season. My plans for next year. This was my 3rd year fishing the BFLs. Every year I improved. My first year, I made the regional. I think I finished 42nd. My second year, I did better. I think I finished in the top 30 somewhere. And this year, I finished 21st in the division. Wasn't as good as I thought. Put 3 in the boat, weighed 3 fish in. I think I was sitting in 60th. All the weights were tight. There was very few limits caught, and the limits that were caught were small, talking 7-8 pounds. So there's a learning curve. You know, no doubt about it. You're fishing against some very good sticks. A lot of them are local guys that just jump into tournaments. So to be honest, your chances of winning one, I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you to decide. I'm going to fish the BFLs again next year for the 2025 season. After that, I'm going to see how my finances look, and then if I have a good year next year, I'm going to jump up to the Toyota Series. But we got to see how next year goes first, get through next year. I have to see how the finances are. Entry fees are a lot more in the Toyota Series naturally, but they pay out more places. And it's 3 tournaments as opposed to 5, so you're only paying for lodging, gas, all that kind of good stuff for 3 tournaments instead of 5. So cost-wise, it's probably going to balance out. I just want to make sure I'm in the position that I'm able to go there and be competitive. That's going to be the main thing. That's why I'm doing another year in the BFLs. Quick thing, if you're thinking about getting into tournament fishing, don't get hung up on all the social media chatter about, oh, the BFL's this and everything else. Yes, the BFLs have their issues, no doubt about it. Payouts suck. But I don't do this for the money. I do it because it's fun, and I love the competition. You're not going to get rich doing it. There's no way. I do it as a hobby. That's the only reason. And for anybody that wants to get into a more serious tournament fishing environment, I truly believe the BFLs are a great place to start. You know, if you're in it to make money, you're not fishing for the right reason. All right? Very few of us will ever make it to that elite level where we can do this for a living. So go give it a try. A couple things with the channel really quick. Gonna have some unboxing videos coming. I struggled with tackle storage the past 3 years. I need to get better at that. Wasted too much time looking for crap in my boat. We're gonna work on that. Kistler rods. Trey Kistler, hands down, one of the nicest guys in the fishing industry. I have nothing but good things to say about Trey. His rods are phenomenal. The only rods in my boat. The only rod that isn't a Kistler rod in my boat is and this is gonna be weird, a Denali drop shot rod that I've had for probably 10 years. That rod has got so many smallmouth, I just can't part with it. But I'm gonna do an order for my Kistler rods for 2025. Like I said, some unboxing videos coming. And I'm gonna try and get an interview with somebody. I think you'll learn a lot from this guy if he agrees to do it. I'll offer him some beer. I'm sure it'll be fine. Other than that, that's it. My next tournament, Me and my kid are gonna fish a local tournament at Beltsville Lake, one of our local lakes. It's about 35 minutes from my house. He loves going, and it'll be a good one. That should be a good one. We're gonna have fun with that. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. My kids like when that subscriber count goes up. So other than that, till next time, I'm out.